voice for it. I'm going to be like, hello, everyone. This is JFK Library live. This is the Age Art Podcast representing the Vallejo City. This is our demo episode. Yay! Yay! Right? All right. So, this is how we're going to do it. I'm H. Scott. Thank you guys for being with us. We're going to attempt to make conversation off of the matters that have been written about and thrown in this bag right here. Right? So I'm going to, matter of fact, can I get like a volunteer just to grab it out the bag? Can you do that? Okay. She's grabbing it out the bag, folks. Okay. And you want to, can you at least read the topic? Yeah. Okay, so all I ask is if you're going to stay in your seat, project your voice, or you could come sit closer to the mic. But what is the topic, ma'am?
So the topic for right now is what's going to happen to Vallejo under the new mayor.
All right, so that's why this is what, mind you this is our first demo podcast, and this is why we have to get it started, because there are conversations and things we want to talk about. So we're going to talk about it for 10 minutes, and what is the statement one more time, ma'am, please?
What is going to happen to Vallejo under the new mayor?
What will happen to Vallejo under the new mayor? Opinions, conversation. What do you think, sir? What's going to happen under the new mayor? How do you feel? How do you feel about Vallejo with you being the next future of Vallejo? How does Vallejo look to you right now, buddy? And what's your code name? What is your artist name? In the mic. How do you feel about Vallejo? Go ahead, tell me.
The God of Jesus.
God is good. God is good every day, all day. God is good every day, all day. God is good every day, all day. Let that be known. Amen. All right, no, but can we get some more conversation, guys? And the only way this will work is if everyone just, mind you, no one's seeing your face. No one's good. Yeah, speak in the mic, please.
No, the question is, who is the mayor?
Exactly. Yeah, who won? We don't. Andrea's source.
Can we, in the mic. All right, so, okay, Judy, please. What did you say? Who is the mayor?
As of right now, I do believe it's Andrea's source.
Okay.
She was neck and neck with Pip and Dew. And Pip and Dew did congratulate Andrea's source. They were, I mean, seriously, Andrea won by something like 300 votes or so. He wants to participate.
Yeah, he wants to participate. I feel it. Okay.
Like, she's talking. I want to talking to the mic too. I love it.
Okay, so what's gonna happen to Vallejo under the new mayor? Any more conversation? How do you guys feel? You guys feel a certain way?
I personally voted for Dwight Monroe Jr., and I really would have loved to see him win. But, I mean, I knew that there were other viable candidates, and that I would be happy if Andrea's source won. You know, they definitely ran different campaigns, but they're both incredibly competent, wonderful people who are committed to this community and very driven by different things. You know, Dwight was very, his number one priority in the city was safety. But I think through, they all, you know, campaigned pretty well. There was some like kind of dirty stuff towards the end, like just in any sort of politic land, right? Mm-hmm. But overall, I just hope that we can like come together as a community. I know as a nation, there's a lot of things that may not have gone in the direction we wanted it to. So hopefully we can just, you know, focus on our own communities, like City, bring it home, yeah. and focus on our local issues, because there's a lot of ways that we can, you know, spend our energy focusing on things out of our control, things that are much bigger than us. But you know, if we can just be here, we're all in community right now. All of us gathering is really, really important. So, you know, I hope that through this, You know, Andrea is an incredibly intelligent and competent woman. You know, to have a female mayor of Vallejo feels pretty good. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. You know, she's a college professor. She is involved in a lot of local organizations and city management. So, yeah.
And for the listeners, who is your artist name? Give me an artist name or whatever.
Oh, well, I'm Julie Boyce, also known as Serial Muse.
Serial Muse. Please check for her book, Monday the 11th, 5:30, downtown Vallejo. You want to give them the address?
Yeah, Autonomous Gallery. Off the top of my head, I think it's somewhere around like 519 Georgia Street, Suite 8. Yeah, in the Georgia Street Gallery, right across from Neighborhood Plant Dealer.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. More opinions, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, more opinions. What's going to happen to Vallejo under the new mayor? Do you guys feel a certain way about Vallejo's history, future going forward into the new year? Conversation, guys. Any?
What does the mayor do?
Ma'am, please into the mic. And ma'am, take this seat, ma'am, if needed. No, guys, Julie, you can have another seat, ma'am. Take this one. Guys, this is how it happens. Julie, take seats, guys. Ma'am, please, in the mic.
Well, because, you know, the Vallejo has a charter system, right? So we have the mayor and the city council and the city manager. And the city manager is really who is calling the shots. And that is not an elected official. It's an appointed position. For example, when we had this, you know, issue with the interviews for the new police chief, right? That some people were not, you know, on the panel. The mayor and the city council had nothing to do with it. It was all done and managed, decided by the city manager. So Andrea Source actually came to my house, knocked on my door, spoke with her when she was, you know, introducing herself. I don't have actually anything against her, but I asked her this question, as a mayor, what would you like to do? What would you be doing? And her answer was, well, I would be a cheerleader, is the words used, in the city council. I think Vallejo needs more than that, than a cheerleader.
We need a leader.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think the system that we currently have has a lot of room for improvement, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Snaps on that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And ma'am, what is your name? You can give them an artist name, nickname, whatever you like, ma'am.
Oh, I don't have an artist name.
Well, why don't you come up? Why don't you come up with one? What's your nick? What's your initials? We come up with a new name. Yeah.
Bitsy Puff.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. So cool. Thank you. So cool. Thank you. So cool. Okay. So look, we just have another guest walk in here. I'm going to, hold on a minute. We're going to continue this, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring it to her. All right, so I'm going to bring up another topic, and this is how the podcasting starts. Like, we are all capable and more than intelligent enough to have some conversation. So this is where it starts at, and I hope that I can get a good question, good topic. How to get your art out into the world? How do we get the art out into the world? Friends, opinions.
Well, you're the expert.
Yeah. Jeez, thank you, Julie. Yo, Julie, thank you for, bro. Bro, will you please come here, bro? Bro, why you be so funny, bro? Like, this guy's so weird, man. Come pull up a seat. Yo, come pull up a seat. Stop being weird. I know. You're in the hot seat, bro. Relax. All right, please. Hey, guys, I'm encouraging all you guys to speak on the mic. All right, so, bro, how do you get your art into the world?
Podcasting. That's
Podcasting?
The big ways, right? We're doing now, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's easier now with all the tech, or it was simpler back then when it was like CD and records and yada yada?
Everybody with their phone could go online, so it's way easier now.
As a person that makes music and pretty much distributes music, is it better? Do you feel like streaming is better, or the old CD record thing still sounds better? I think records
both can work.
I think records still sound better ethically, even if you stream it on your phone. Records sound better.
But you can still do it both ways.
Yeah,
I bet you can do it both ways. If you can do both.
Yeah.
If you have like you have your CDs, give your CDs out. She can have a podcast too.
Yeah, Age sold me on it. I was like, come on, this is like a dead format. I don't even have a CD player in my car.
That's the one problem, though. Yeah, that's right. The new cars don't come with CD players, I don't think anymore.
But Age was like, you'd be surprised.
Fire.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
So I also got some flash drives that are.
That's what I was going to tell you.
Amazon's about to deliver them to my home right now. And not
Flash
to give
drives.
a shout out to Amazon. But, I just immediacy.
Yeah.
That's so fire, bro. Thank you. And Ro, how do the people find you on Instagram and tell them all about you?
On Instagram, it's Roz60million on Instagram.
Like
once you put
like
ROZ and then put the
12 zeros.
and you put like 2 zeros, it comes up. Hey, they kept telling me the password wasn't working, so I had to keep going until it gave me
Why don't you
the
just
okay.
grab this seat or something, bro?
I'm
All right, I got another topic. I'm gonna grab one more.
ahead.
All right, I'm gonna keep it going. Hopefully, this is a good one. Okay. This is a good one. How do you guys feel about the robots amongst us now? Come tell us, kid. He's like, oh, this is my future now. Okay, my man. How do you feel about the robots being amongst us right now? How do you feel knowing that a robot may be a teacher down the line?
My robot is not a teacher.
Not yet.
Not his
Not
teacher.
yet. Not yet.
Remember that super angry face? Remember that super angry face?
The political face. No, okay. Conversation, sir. You're a young guy. Please, make a conversation. So, how do you feel with robots being in your future? And tell me, what is your name? Please, in the mic. Come in the mic, bro. Tell me, what's your name?
Ryu.
Hi, what's up, Ryu? Hi, give me a pound. All right, so tell me, Ryu, how does it feel knowing that you may have robots competing with you in jobs as you get older?
Feels like that
In the mic.
It feels like that robots are like taking over the world and they're like gonna replace us. And also, it's sad. They're not gonna be any more human to what the humans have made.
So when you go to McDonald's and you order your number 3 supersize and you expect like a person to give it to you, but a robot makes your food and gives you your slicer too, do you feel a kind of a way when you know that a robot made your quarter pounder?
Feels like that's more like they have an order to it, to where it's going, and like the humans have like some sort of personality to help it like grow.
What order are you talking about? Are you talking about the New World Order? What? Are you talking about behold the orange horse? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny? Is that funny? I'm sorry. That's not funny.
I mean, it's funny. It's like.
I'm sorry.
I'm laughing so hard I'm crying.
I'm sorry. That's not funny.
I'm crying, right?
I erased that joke. That last joke was not
Too real.
appropriate. Yeah.
Too soon.
I'm sorry. Too soon. Okay. No. Right.
That's a good point, right?
That is a good point. What grade are you in, sir?
6.
6th. Is this the when you see robots in like the news and stuff? Does that like kind of freak you out? Seriously?
Yeah.
It does.
They're replacing like sort of like everything that they can do, like we can do. Yeah.
That is true. There will be a time when a lot of like not basic jobs, but like a lot of jobs will be replaced by robots. Is that impinging on the job that you want to do?
No.
Good. You're safe.
Yes, I love the confidence.
Yeah. Robots are gonna get me. Yeah. Well, and what do you want to do when you get older?
Sort of like start a sort of animation show.
Facts. But when you get there, when you land and get all this going on, please come get me. Make sure I'm safe.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
You're such a good artist.
Yeah, you're fire.
I was
Yeah.
looking over your shoulder when you were drawing. You're an incredible artist. I hope that you continue that and, become your own animator in your own animation studio. That's incredible.
How can the people follow you on the internet world if they want to follow you and get some more insightful knowledge from you? Where can they follow you? What's your Instagram handle?
I don't really have one.
That's good. Smart man. That's a loaded question. Yeah, please.
He does a lot of flip books.
No, please, into the mic, in the mic,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
He does a lot of flip books, and he got.
Nice.
I posted some online, and some YouTuber that he follows posted on his YouTube channel,
Oh,
Animation or something.
Yeah.
So he's really excited.
No, dude, like,
Those flip, those like.
yeah. That's how you get it going. I hope that this class has been inspirational for you to be able to want to be creative, and please keep coming back because you're the future. Like I hope that this class does help you create some more. All right. And Ryu, what is your favorite anime too? What's your favorite anime again?
Probably just Demon Slayer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you Pops? Sir, as I talked to Ryu's father, are you feeling a way about the robots? Yes, no? Is that simple? In the mic, please, in the mic. Get you a chair, please, bring it in.
The robots, I don't know. I feel like I worked in an industry where they were kind of took away my job, actually, sort of.
Shoot.
So, because there was a lot of stuff on the computer. So, I don't know. And I've read things where it says it'll take away like 60% of the jobs eventually. So, I don't know. What are people going to do? You know, if you don't have people talk about like a wage, just a general wage or whatever they call it. I forget what it's called. Because people are going to have no ways of making money, you know what I'm saying, or surviving in a capitalist system. How are you going to make money? So, I don't know. Those things are like kind of scary,
And they are very scary, and I really don't mean to make light of these matters. Seriously, I really don't. I mean, I'm just sick. Just but it is a serious matter. It is. It very, very, especially as we go into the new year.
Well, and like you said, like they don't have. It's like what did you say? Like they don't have personality, right? And so that's what we get to. We get to try on different personas, have different personalities, have different attitudes. And like for me, and I know you too, because I got to see you perform poetry at Alibi Bookstore. Yeah. So like therapy. Poetry is therapeutic for me. And so it's like, I know I have a soul, I know I have a personality and something that makes me unique, and I can flex my creative muscles, and sure, like there's all the AI, artwork, and they can create whatever kind of text and do all the things, but really, like, when you read some AI generated text or see some AI art, sure, it might be really cool, but like you might not feel that personality.
The love, the soul.
That soul.
I don't know. I feel like AI art is really soulless. Like it's still dope, but it doesn't feel. It doesn't have that feel. Right. All right. This is how we're gonna have this podcast. We're gonna have one more topic before we let up out of here. But please, just hang out. Ryu, you're here. I'm gonna give you the floor. Can you pick a topic that's important to you? What's important to you at your age? Let's talk about it. Give us a topic in the mic.
Sort of like how the internet is gonna affect the children.
Oh,
whoa!
Wow.
Speak it like a child. One more time, Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan, in the mic. Let the people hear you loud and clear.
How the internet is gonna affect children's minds.
Yeah.
Take it away, sir. You want to lead us?
Yeah, sure. The internet is not gonna really help us with any of our problems. Well, with AI, it's sort of like just gonna replace us, and it feels like all the kids think that it's more superior, like a part of us. But it's more just common than just out there, because we don't really have control what they do, so we just make them to do stuff.
Ryu, do you follow any TikTok, Instagram, anything? I mean, obviously not Instagram, but do you TikTok or anything like that? Do some of your friends TikTok in your age group?
No. No.
Okay. Smart man. Lucky.
Yeah, no, the internet, like there's a book called The Anxious Generation, came out this year. I ordered it over at Alibi and picked it up a few months ago. It's an incredible scientific package of the actual like physical, emotional, psychological effects of all these young children being born with the internet literally in the palm of their hands, at their fingertips. And like, Ryu, how does it feel for you with like a lot of your friends? Like, do you hang out with them? Do any of them have phones?
The majority of them have a lot of phones.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like very connected to them.
Right.
It feels like without them, they're not really, like, they really need, like, they're really dependent on the phones.
They need God.
Oh.
They need Jesus. No, bad joke, but yeah, they do need
they
Jesus.
Need to play. They need to go to the playground. They need to, like, think of different things to create, like flip books.
Right. What would you tell the kids that are listening out there, or even adults? Like, what would you tell kids as we get ready to go into the new year? How do you coexist with the internet? What advice would you give a kid who's like plugged into the internet too much?
Sort of like find an idea of what you have in the world and like see how it connects to like a computer or like a device, and see if you have a connection with it, so you can merge them together and create something really good.
I think that is a great way of closing out our first demo episode of Vallejo JFK sponsored Age Art, my podcast with the Vallejo City JFK. Guys, can we get a clap it up?
Ryu the Wise.
Thank you guys. Let's do it again in like 2 more weeks, guys. Peace.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Bonus footage. Yay. So, lucky that we had some more guests actually come in toward the end of the podcast, the first ep. So, the loved ones, and we just had to make the party inclusive. So, why don't you at least introduce the people who you are and just tell them your AKA, your name, or your alias, or whatever.
So, hey everyone. It's so lovely to be having you here, listening to us. We're vibing. I'm Shauna Booker, and my art name is Shauna Cupcake.
Hi, Shauna Cupcake. I'll just call you Cupcake for sure. Bro, you want to say hi? Okay. It's all good. So we have Cupcake, we have Julie, we have Patricia still in the house from the first ep, and I want to just say thank you guys for being with Age Art JFK Library. And we had some topics. Oh, snap. We actually have the topics still in the bag. And if you were with us the first time, we were just pulling out topics out of a bag and making conversation about them. And we're going to keep up the party if I can find a good one. Oh, snap. All right, so this is a question we had first time around, and it was such a good conversational piece. I'm going to give it to you, Cupcake, and I'm going to ask you, what's going to happen to Vallejo under the new mayor in your eyes? What is your opinion of the new mayor, Vallejo going into the new year? It's yours, Mom.
Okay, so it would be a prediction and something that is personal. I have to specify that first as a non-disclaimer because I don't want anybody to be saying that what I say is law. So in my perception, in my world of how I view things, I'm anxious to see forward-moving action with the newly appointed mayor. And what time frame will we see that? I can't tell you that because they've never been in this role before. I heard that they have been in the city council role, and my feelings about the election, my feelings about all elections actually are, they're very overwhelming. I'm a creative and I like to vibe, I like to exist, but we do have to have some realistic checkpoints, right? We do have to have some things to adhere to. So my feeling is if we can have open forum, if we can feel like we can walk up to this mayor and be able to communicate, we've already kind of communicated and it's very evident of the changes that need to be done. I'm excited to see some changes, and if I'm not seeing changes, then I want to check in with the mayor because we need to make sure that we're holding everyone, even ourselves, accountable so that we can have the change for Vallejo, because Vallejo is a very rich city with so much potential. But we've been at that point for a long period of time. So I feel that the citizens of Vallejo are like really fed up and they just want change. So I'm excited for change. I'm gonna be very optimistic and say I'm excited for change. If there's stuff that we can do, everybody who's been appointed, hey, let's work together. Let's partner for change.
Is this change just for Vallejo or just the Bay in general?
It's both. It's hand in hand. Because if Vallejo makes changes, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah, domino effect.
So we are affecting ourselves right now, but we're also a reflection of the Bay Area to everyone else, to other people that are in the state, people that are out of the state, people that are out of California, people that are out of the U.S. Like, it's all a domino effect. So I really feel like it's a time of accountability and a time of change. And if you feel like you can't do anything, or you feel like, oh, I don't have time to talk to the mayor, be accountable in the way that you can be accountable. There's so much trash, there's so much things around. Keep your area clean. Like, it goes down to basics, guys. It goes down to basics. And I think that's hard because we're in such a tough time. Everybody's mental state is really impacted right now, and they're feeling helpless. But we don't want that to reflect. The more that we reflect greatness, the more greatness we can have around us. Mm. And I feel that that's all in our core. We just need to let it shine, because it's just the overwhelming depression that kind of hangs over Vallejo right now, and it makes me sad because I know how Vallejo was, and I know what Vallejo can be. So that's like how I feel when I feel about that. It's a lot of mixture of feelings, but I'm optimistic that we can have change. To say it's all going to come from the mayor, I feel like it's a joint effort, and the mayor has to be guiding people and putting everyone
like people almost expecting somebody else to lead and make these calls, but they're not gonna do their part. No, motherfuckers are looking to you like you're Jesus.
No, that's not gonna work.
like, bro, like, no, you're not Jesus.
And even with Jesus,
yeah. Like, Jesus ain't gonna save you. No, I know. Jesus ain't gonna save you.
He's like,
he's not gonna save you. He's gonna give you the tools to save yourself.
Right.
Yeah. But Jesus ain't gonna save you.
No, you have to put in the work. We can stand behind and support the mayor. And if the mayor doesn't seem to be on the pathway, the only thing that's going to make them be on the pathway is accountability. It all goes down to accountability for ourselves and for the mayor. So I want to thank the mayor. I believe it's Pippin, right? Andreas Horse. Oh, wow. Well, because I was looking at the race. But I'm not
Julie said, I'm trying to get Julie back on the mic.
Has been elected because I'm very, very busy with life. My daughter is running for Miss Vallejo.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And she will be in a competition that'll be held at the Empress Theater next week on the 16th from 4 to 6, I believe. So I've been impacted with that, and I just had a passing in my family.
Sorry about that, sending you love.
Cancer is a horrible, horrible thing. Please, everybody, all women, go get checked. And even men, I've heard, go get checked. Make sure that you're healthy.
Yes.
Health is important. So it's not that it's not important to me, but everything is in a hierarchy. You have to take care of home first. Then you can move out to the community. Then you can move out to your city. Then you move out to your state. It's all a process. And so the main thing I'm concerned about is accountability with the police, accountability with the way that things are ran. Why are these cars getting carted off? And these have sat here for 10 years. Favoritism, difficulty to rent, difficulty to own, difficulty for businesses. These are all very important things. And top of the line for me is youth. The youth and their education, and why are we taking away the things that make them be an individual? They don't even know who they are anymore. Why are we cutting these things? Why are they eating serious crap? Like, I feel bad giving the children food. The food that they have for the children, I feel bad to give it to them. I work with the Vallejo School District. I work with children every week, tutoring and with the after-school program.
Do you know in the movies they said in this year, 2025, we'll be eating a food called Soylent Green?
I know about
And you
Soylent
know-
Green. Please don't make me sick.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Please don't make
Bad
me
joke.
sick.
No,
Oh,
Soylent
what?
Green is a movie where they predicted, it came out in the 70s, they predicted by this time we'll be eating human beings. Like
They're gonna recycle
like,
us,
like
right?
recycle. But when you think of the people that have been coming up missing yada yada, and when you find out that McDonald's food is so bad,
That it's killing people. Well, I already
well,
knew.
it's already killing people, but that's not the point. We
It
know
is
it's
killing
killing,
people.
but they're recycling the killing the
Genetically
dead
modified
people,
beef.
and they're like recycling it into new beef
Some
to
places
kill new
are
people.
already making food
Dark
out
joke.
of
Yeah.
celebrities, sales, all kinds of stuff. I don't even want to go there.
That
That's
a Diddy?
That's a whole
Is that a
other
Diddy
conversation.
party?
Oh my
A Diddy
God.
Oh, wait, okay, so back to what's gonna happen.
Right,
to
the here, Vallejo.
Back
So
to
I
reality.
just saw some information 21 hours ago. Andrea's source posted on her Instagram. So something that she says, let's see. So public safety that works for everyone, housing everyone can afford, and rejecting special interest influence. But most of all, the race was about our community and our shared values of integrity, accountability, and inclusion. Our victory is a testament to the power of the people, and as your mayor, Andrea Source is saying this right on Instagram, I will always put people first, the only special interest I serve in our community. And then she goes on to say, now as I transition to my new role as mayor and the hard work begins, I will need your help. Please stay active, stay informed, and stay engaged. Local politics can be slow, it can be frustrating, and it can be tiring. But change takes a village, and we all need you by my side as we take on the challenges that lie ahead.
Thank you for reading that.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
actually sat in the mayoral debate between all four candidates. Ravi, who I appreciate because he already is a community servant.
Yes.
I love Ravi. He's amazing. He literally will give his time and money to anyone who needs it, and he has a heart and a soul of an angel.
So generous, so kind, so sweet.
Andrea, I liked her stance, and she was really shouting accountability. So
Yeah.
we will see if that holds.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the favoritism.
Mhm.
Dwight, I like that he's hands-on.
Yeah, boots on the ground.
I literally ran into him in his break outfit so many times.
Oh, I am such a huge fan of Dwight. Like I said
love
in the earlier
Dwight.
podcast,
Yeah.
I voted for Dwight Monroe Jr.
Same.
He's a buddy of mine. He has been my mobile
He's
mechanic.
amazing.
He is, oh my gosh. Okay, so on November 5th, not only was it the election, it was also his birthday. I went to his
Aw.
election viewing party. It was also his birthday party. I had so much fun. So it's like, you know what? Whatever happens, nothing can take away the celebration and fun that we had that
Happy
night.
birthday, happy birthday.
Yes.
And
Well, you
Dwight
know,
is still gonna be boots down, like he says. He's already working with.
Well, do you
Well,
know that
you-
the next day? Do you know that the next day, after all of that was the day that my car engine blew up? No fault of Dwight. I just happened to own a lemon of a car that I've owned for less than a year. The engine decided it wanted to eat itself.
hopefully your engine is you're getting the core
you know
stuff
what?
working on.
Things are on the way getting better, but I do want to share that he's so committed and loyal to his customers in this community that I called him and let him know what was going on. He said, okay, I'm in Mare Island installing some brakes. I'll be there as soon as possible. He came out, and do you know what? I don't have roadside assistance right now. He helped me. He helped me by coasting my car down the hill, and he pushed it while I steered down Tennessee Street to Jean's Auto.
Yeah.
So big
That's
shout
what
out to
yeah,
White Monroe
yeah,
Jr.
shout out
and
for the
Jean's Auto.
automotive help. And you know, I mean, we appreciate when people look out and step up and help us, but like this guy isn't my personal friend, and me as an outsider, you know, I'm just looking at Vallejo like some of this is like obviously like out of control, like the trash on the sidewalks and the homeless situation that's really fucked up out here. And then, hell, I mean, like even the prostitutes on Sonoma, like
They're not going to deal with that.
10 o'clock shifts at 10 in the morning
They're
to
not
10
gonna
in the
deal with that.
evening.
That's not even us. We
Is it?
talked about this.
It's not like
not
us.
us.
It's not us.
No, it's not Vallejo. That's a whole nother conversation.
Is it?
Yes, that was a key concern at the mayor. Everything got poured out. Everything. And I
You know what?
said something.
I
I'm gonna have
hope.
to talk to you. I'll
You know, and I hope that we, as real podcasting, eventually we get the mayor and like certain individuals to come in and speak on it because. But anyway, ladies, I mean, please, you having a cupcake? You have an opinion before you get up out of here?
Yeah. So my opinion is just for everything that Andrea said that I heard from her own mouth, that she really focus on it and get the accountability that we need, because her key thing was she's tired of that. She's tired of things getting pushed to the side. She wants it to be a livable community. And I don't know where she lives, but I do know that she works with the youth of Vallejo. So I have a deep respect for her for that. I just want to see action.
Facts.
I just want to see action. We can all say a nice game, but I just want to see action, and I want to support her any way that I physically can, any way that I can help my community have action. I'm excited for it because it's just a lack of care that I see everywhere I look. And that's unfortunately getting ingrained in the children. And the less they care, like I literally, when I'm passing out food or something to them, I have to remind them to say thank you. That seems like a little thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
That is a key skill.
Thanks.
Well, it's a level of entitlement, and then that can easily turn into a level of apathy.
But
And
also
then-
integrity.
Yeah, and integrity.
And
All
respect.
those
There's a
things.
lack of respect. There's a
Yeah.
lack of integrity. There's a lack of empathy.
Right,
There's a lack of connection. There's a lack of community.
right.
But where can these kids build this if
Right.
you don't have art class, if you don't have anything that connects to the other side of the brain, not
Yeah.
tests and clicking on Chromebook? Kids don't have homework no more.
Right.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
They got no homework.
Yeah.
What this doom scrolling causes them to lose brain cells.
Yeah.
I'm upset about that.
You know, as a person who has no kids, I'm like, if your kids are like teen and older, and they're like somewhat sane, you did a good job, because like the ones under, like Lord Jesus.
But what is
Lord
what
Jesus,
is
yeah.
somewhat sane?
Yeah.
Do you know GVRD does not service teens?
Do they serve them soda and green for food?
I don't know what to do with you, Age. I think I'm gonna buy you some Soylent Green. My friend has some in boxes. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, thanks, please. Yeah.
Vacuum sealed astronaut food.
With sweet and sour McDonald's sauce.
No, but I'm happy for change. I'm hoping we're gonna have change.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for change. That's so disgusting. Oh my god.
That's so foul. It's fucked up.
But yes, no, and the food is disgusting. Like some of it looks like stuff you wouldn't even feed your dog for the kids.
Bro, it breaks my heart to see the Mega Boys Club falling apart.
Right. Well, see, that's
That
the
breaks
thing,
my
is,
heart.
Is the fact that Shauna says that GBRD isn't servicing our teens. Like there's already a lack of economy, right? There's lack of viable business, in a major way in this city outside of like Sutter, Solano, Kaiser. Like what else? What else we got that's really big that's going on?
But what is there left for teens to do? All
Right,
they
exactly.
can do is
That's
smoke.
What I'm saying. That's
They
what I'm
vape.
saying. Yeah.
They vape, which is horrible for their health and horrible for. It looks like candy. They vape, and then they do sideshows.
Yeah.
They want to sell drugs, and they want to be the next Nicki Minaj or the next
And
whatever. And
when you ask them, like when I was over at Jean's Auto and I was talking to Tracy Renee, who's owned Jean's Auto for 30 years now, she's an incredible woman and just she's a firecracker. This community means a lot to her. We were talking about, we know there's a reality that exists here. She was telling me about how a while back, not too long ago, someone was doing some sideshow type stuff, kind of on their own solo, going up and down the street, and then they ripped it up, and they ended up losing control of their vehicle, slammed through her gate, hit one of her poles. I mean, caused like well over like 10 grand in damage. And long story short, I won't even go into like how the police were involved and all of that, but she was able to. She knows the guy. She knows the guy. He's a young guy, and yeah, she was able to get him to come to her business and show some growth, be the young adult that he was, and apologize and do his best to make it up to her. And she asked him, like, so what were you thinking? Why did that, how did that happen? What were you doing? His answer, I was bored.
Yeah. That's
so reckless endangerment. He could have killed himself. He could have killed others. He could have ended other people's lives, all because what?
He was bored.
He was bored.
He was bored. They don't have anything to do. They could take the sideshow stuff and put it on Mare Island and legalize it, and have it in a confined area, and have people have food trucks, and they could do it free for like 2 or 3 days out of the week.
Yeah.
And then on the other days they charge them. It's just glorified NASCAR.
Right.
Why is NASCAR a biofied sport and them doing sideshows? It's only because of the area that they're in. Because people are trying to go to work the next day and they want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So put them on Mare Island,
Right.
where there's hardly anybody in all that space.
It's just like San Francisco and Oakland. They have organized graffiti walls.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
like there's organized walls where you could like do legal graffiti.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that in
No,
Vallejo.
that needs to happen in Vallejo.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
about that. So how do we make it happen?
Make the youth be able to have a safe space where they can be youth.
Yes.
Because
To
they need to
explore
be
themselves,
youth
express
and
themselves.
express
Okay,
themselves.
safe
but
ways.
but then with me knowing you guys are like connected to the mayor, do you guys feel like you have inside communication to talking to him, or like?
I mean, I'm not personally connected.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
personally connected, but I did connect. I had a personal
A person who knows
connection.
somebody.
I don't want to do all of that, and she prophesied that she was not going to be like that. So I'm going to take her at her word, and I will take a step to communicate to her. Now that you're in this space, what is your plan for the youth? And then
Facts.
just let her talk.
Facts, yeah.
There you go.
And then be like, if you are open to taking ideas, because I can't bombard her, because you have to realize she has to address what's been going on for so long, and people are used to things how they are.
Yeah, man.
So she's going to have a ton of backlash.
man.
Yeah.
People don't think about the cleanup that people have to do first. Like
Right.
when Obama came in office, they were like, oh, he didn't do that. I was like, he had to clean up a whole bunch of mess.
Yeah.
Everybody has to clean up after the next person.
The
when
good
they
old
should change
days.
shift,
The
you
good
know?
old days. The good old days.
I know.
Even
Oh.
he had some
How much
skeletons.
do we miss
Oh, yeah.
like Baby Bush, right?
Memories.
Everybody has their little skeletons, but anytime you
So
change shift somewhere, you have to clean up after the other person, because everybody has a certain way that they do things. So she has to do some. I was probably just going to give her about maybe a month to touch bases, and then to retouch bases in 3 to 6
Dude.
months.
Do y'all remember 2025 is like 60 days away?
What you mean, project?
Oh, I
The
know.
year, like the year.
The Orwellian future. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I watched something that was like a inspirational video, and he was like, instead of saying I want this to be my year, you say I want this to be my decade. Because a year, that's just so much time, but a decade, that shows growth, that shows progress, that shows investments, that shows a process, and that shows you're repeating it, and then you're growing. And I was like, man, that's some words right there.
Or let's take it even more let's take it
Lifetime?
even more home. No, let's take it even more home. Let's be present. This is my moment. Because that's all we have is now, and that's a series of moments.
True.
Especially
I'm
for
still
the-
gonna say moment into decades.
Still-
I really
I mean,
like decades.
No, but
That's
I like
2
I
years
like
of
I like decade too.
success.
But being from the Bay Area, I know motherfuckers get clapped any day. So like, you
I'm
get, like,
claiming a decade.
Oh no,
I'm a positive
I'm
thinking.
claiming a decade. But if I get like shot tomorrow, which
My
I'm not,
spirit- my
no
spirit-
joke, bad
my
joke.
spirit is
I
going
don't
to
wanna
go
get shot.
forward, whether I'm
Lord,
here,
I don't wanna
whether I'm
please
here
don't
in
shoot me today.
in flesh or in
Yeah.
spirit. It's gonna go forward for a decade.
Facts. Like we're not gonna let the political stance. We're not gonna let the weather or any of these things change our attitude about shit. We're going to just keep pushing forward and pushing forward, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna let time weather us.
Yes.
Let's not. All right. This has been a great pilot episode of our podcast. We're going to do this in every 2 weeks. Patricia is here, but she's being a nerd. She ain't going to say nothing, but she's here. So, Cupcake, can you give us your Instagram real quick? What's your Instagram, love? Like, how can people tune in if they want some more of your cupcakeness?
So I have an art Instagram. It's CHANNA, and then Cupcake all together, lowercase, at Instagram. And then I also have another Instagram. It's more of my educational handle. It's Smarts is Art. Let me see the spelling on that. Okay, it's the word smarts _is_ art.
I'm Adrian Age Scott. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Adrian Age Scott, Adrian, AGE, Please link in with me and tell me some more bad jokes. Miss Julie, what is your connect, my dear, please?
Oh, yes. On Instagram, you can find me at Serial, SERIL, _Muse, MUSE. That's me.
Thank you. Patricia, what's your She's such a nerd. Who is she's like a, and we have our engineers. We have our engineer. He's great.
No,
Thank you.
You can find him at the JFK Library.
At the JFK Library. We'll be doing this every 2 weeks, guys. Thank you for having us, guys. Peace.